Guys, I am Tatiana and I'm very much new to YouTube as far as having my own channel. I just basically have written 15 tips for freshmen going into high school. And I can also use these tips because I am a 2013-2014 freshman also. So we're going through it together. But 15 tips that I've written. And I will periodically look down, so don't think I'm looking at my legs or anything like that. It's weird. Well, let's get started. Start over. New school and fresh start. I go into saying that because a lot of people, when we go into high school, we still have that 8th grade or junior high mentality where we go in and, we feel like we're the stuff and we don't realize that we're back at the bottom. Like, we have to start all over again. So just don't come into high school with that 8th grade mentality and any like middle school drama or middle school problems. Leave that in the past. You're no longer in middle school. So just grow up and change. Use this as an opportunity to get better grades. Change your attitude from the year before. But it's a new start. It's a different school. So yeah. Tip 2. Don't expect to have the same friends from middle school. You're getting older, growing apart, and changing. And that basically means, a lot of people go into high school and, she's my best friend, we'll never stop being friends, whatever the case may be. But you realize, like, she's in a whole different class. She's in a whole different lunch. And she's slowly creating friends of her own. And I'm not saying, like, forget about your friendship, because if you guys are really, really close, your relationship probably will last through high school regardless of everything. But, just don't get too hung up on keeping that one friend throughout high school, because people do grow apart as you get older. So, yeah. Tip 3. Have a positive attitude towards meeting new people. You never know who has similar interests. And that basically goes back to the last tip also with, trying to stay with one friend. In high school, there's going to be it's a whole different thing. A whole different ball game from middle school. You're going to meet different people from different backgrounds, and, you never know who could be the most trustworthy and awesome friend that you can have. So just meet new people. Be open to having a conversation with a girl that you've never met or never really known. Tip 4. Don't trust everyone. If you don't want everyone to know something, don't tell everybody. And that tip basically just speaks for itself. If you don't want everyone to know something that's very close to your heart or something that's happened to you that's very traumatic, don't tell everyone, because it will get around and the situation may change and it'll just be a whole bunch of drama for absolutely no reason. Tip 5, and this tip is very, very, very important, especially for especially for freshmen in high school. Don't fall for upperclassmen. I repeat, do not fall for upperclassmen. They will prey on freshmen because we are naive. We're just coming from middle school or junior high or whatever the case may be, and we enjoy having an older person act like they are interested in us. oh, he's my boyfriend, I love him, he cares about me so much. But think about it this way. Seniors are about to graduate, get a job, go to college, do whatever they want to do with their life. Like, they're basically through with school. And there are so many girls that are so much more mature than you and have more knowledge than you. And I'm not saying that in a way that freshmen are just really stupid, but I'm saying that in a way that, you know, they're just more mature, more fit for an actual senior boyfriend. And why would the seniors go from girls that they could have at their own age to girls that just came from middle school, or immature girls that just came from junior high? You know, think about it that way. Just don't fall for the upperclassmen because they feel like it's easier to use the younger girls and stuff like that, and you just don't want to make a name for yourself. Tip 6, prioritize. School is more important. And I say prioritize as a tip because you really do need to prioritize in school, especially as a freshman, because you do horrible in freshman year and your GPA is really, really low. It's going to be hard for you to bring that GPA up because, you know, everybody tries to play off, you know, joke off during their, you know, underclassmen or lowerclassmen years, sophomore and freshman year. And then when it gets closer to the time where you leave high school and you're junior and you're senior, you actually want to do something with your life, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up and raise my GPA. And sometimes it's not that easy. So, just prioritize. If you want to hang out with your friends but you have a whole bunch of English homework, do the homework first and then hang out with your friends. Like, your friends will always be there, but your grades are more important. Way more important. Tip 7. Dress nicely and keep up with hygiene. Regardless of what people say, first impressions do matter. And I'm not saying that like be vain and, you know, self-absorbed and you sit there and you take like 3 hours to get ready for school. That's really not necessary. I'm just saying, you know, do care about your appearance. You know, just don't look like you don't care about yourself. At least have some pride in yourself and say, you know, I'm going to iron my shirt today. I'm not going to be wrinkly or whatever the case may be. Just, you know, take pride in the way you look regardless of the name brands or the clothes that you do have. Because I myself I'm not big on name brands. Like, it's a shirt with a name on it. Come on now, who cares? But just take pride in yourself and what you wear and be confident. Tip 8. Get involved in clubs and school events. Getting involved in clubs and school events and things like that, you get the opportunity to meet people that like the same things you do, and you'll get to know and make more friends over this common ground that you guys have. So joining clubs and stuff is really, really important in high school. Tip 9. Do not procrastinate. Excuse me. In high school, don't procrastinate, especially in your freshman year. And I'm basically gonna like repeat what I said earlier. You keep pushing work back. You keep saying I'll do it later, and then you never do it. And then slowly but surely your grades start to drop and your GPA looks horrible. It's basically like prioritizing. Do what you need to do first and then go play and do whatever later. Tip 10. Don't instigate or join in on drama. And that goes back to the middle school mentality. You come from middle school and you're in high school now. Grow up. Like, have some sort of maturity about yourself. I mean, I just don't really see the point in Facebook drama and then you bring it to school and you fight. Over what? Like, it's not that serious. Just don't instigate. If the situation doesn't have anything to do with you, don't get involved, because you usually are the person that gets beat up, or the person that gets written off as, you know, slick, the person that nobody wants to be around. Just don't get involved. It's really stupid and immature. Tip 11. Make your own choices. And this is really big in high school also, because, you know, you get in high school and you are going to be introduced to drugs and alcohol and like sexual things. Everybody will have it happen to them at some point or another. So just make your own choices. I'm not here to judge you if you do choose to do drugs or do whatever, but make sure it's your choice. Don't let someone push you into doing it, or I can say like peer pressure. Like, don't let your friends or your boyfriend get you into trouble or make you do something that you just really don't want to do. Tip 12. Give upperclassmen respect. They've been here. I mean, really, freshmen, we all come in and it's like, we don't have to listen to the freshmen. We don't have to listen to the juniors. They're in high school just like us. But you have to think about it. They've been in high school way longer than you. They've been there, like, whatever you've gone through, they've been there and done that already. They're about to leave. Like, just give them that respect. You see them walking in the hallway, move out of the way. Don't stand there in a group and they can't get to class. Just give the upperclassmen the respect that they do deserve. Tip 13. Become cool with teachers. And I'm not saying like become the teacher's pet, but at least get on the teacher's good side so, you know, they can bump that grade up a little bit and help you pass. And I'm not saying they need to do that when you're slacking off, and don't be nice. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. But I'm just saying, like, get on the teacher's cool side. Talk to them. Stay after class for a little minute and see how they've been doing. You know, it can do more help than it can harm you. So, I don't know. Tip 14. Take your grades seriously. I've talked about that a lot during this video, so I'm not really going to go into detail. And finally, tip 15. Think about what you want to do. Time flies by. And you can start, like, when you're in your freshman year, you really need to start thinking about the job or the career that you want to have in life, and slowly start like chipping away what path you want to take, because you're only in high school for 4 years, and everybody makes it seem like, oh, 4 years isn't a long time, and then you get in high school and it just speeds. Like, you're starting out in freshman year and then all of a sudden you're graduating. Just start thinking about it now before like you really push it back to your senior year and you're trying to scramble on what college you want to go to, or, you know, I don't know what job I want to do. Just start thinking about it now. You have a lot of time to do so. Yeah, so that was it. And like, dislike, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video that you saw. Comment any more tips that I didn't really touch on. And thank thanks for watching the video. Bye!